Come here. How we doing? How we doing? All done by the dealership, my friend. What's up, camperman? Lori Bars, guys. Hello, Jason. Looks like a little rain headed your way. Hit those thumbs up, that's what I say. Getting any rain down in Kentucky? Another Super Trooper. That's why we are. Cruise control, locked in, on time, guys. Everybody's quiet. We hope so. You could definitely like I say, if you got that 20 by 30 tarp or whatever, you could definitely throw some of those, thank you Annie, 16 footers across the top and get her all draped over. Get it up just enough to keep the water from running down. Over halfway there, Annie. Over halfway there. Super Trooper number 2. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that thumbs up and say hello. welcome in everyone. Say hello in the chat. Nope, all junk. I had a bunch of stuff on Temu shelf there, but I think it was all overpriced. I even left you some pencils somewhere down there. Everything they had there, all the tools and crap, were higher than the price you could buy them brand new. Good old American lead there, Jason. I was looking for some black powder pistols, but nothing was around. When I get to the house, I'll have me a good cup of coffee and talk to Mama for a bit. I'll figure up a good material list. Hopefully you can get it all picked up before I get back. See if Temu has some truss stamps. You know, those little metal plates with the stickers on it that you lap over the joint and drive them in. Make things a little stouter and easier to put together. Maybe we can fashion our own trusses a whole lot cheaper. Get a chance tomorrow, I'll run to Lowe's and kind of price the stuff at Lowe's. object in the road. Yes. You can get like a 2-inch by 6-inch or 4-inch by 8-inch, depending on the side. We'll probably need some 2-inch by 6-inch and some 3 by 6 if they got them. But you need 1, 2, 4 3 by 6 and 1, 2, 12 2 by 4 for each truss, so that's a lot. It'd have to be pretty cheap. But we don't necessarily have to have that. I mean, we can always use plywood. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. Just cut it into 6 by 6 squares and we'll be fine with that. We can only do one side that way. That would be all right. There you go. Just tell them you need a 14-foot with 2-foot overhangs. But we kind of need to check that height of that rise on the roof. You know how to do that with a speed square? I'll make you a video and show you when I get home. Well, if we make them, we can use the 2x6s. A 412 pitch is half the length, which would be 7 foot times 12.35. If you can figure that up real quick. 7 times 12.35. 86.45, then you add 24 to that, so you got 110.45, so you'd need almost a 10 foot 2x6 for each side. So you got the 16 footers, which we cut off 2 foot. We could use that 2 foot for part of the bracing on each side. So we need, the total height of a 412 is 48.5 inches tall. So if you could go out there and measure, you know, the seam of the siding that's going to go from top of the wall to the top of the wall, if you can measure from that seam up to the underneath of the soffit, that would tell us. But so you need 44 10-foot 2x6s, plus you need 2x6s to cap off the end, which would be 3 each side, and then a dummy rafter on the outside. So 22, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52 10-foot 2x6s. And then probably 22 8-foot 2x4s for the center brace. You know, these truss companies who buy these mending plates by the millions are getting them for pennies. Mending plates on Temu. Yeah, Temu has 50-piece truss mending plates for $26. So that would I didn't see what size they were. It's trying to set me up with a count, and I don't want that. But we can, you know, we can do one side, or like I say, if we got enough of that scrap OSB, we could use that. You know, you only need like 6x6 squares. That's all you need. Just something to help hold the joint together. Probably a couple boxes of those 2-inch nails that you had. 2x6 squares. Oh, 2x6 mending plates. You get 50 for I don't know how. $26 for 50, so that's 50 cents a piece. If you had one sheet of OSB, that would be $24. And you get 8 times, they make it 3. You could get about 150 out of that piece of plywood with just a little bit of cut. Yeah, check on that truss first. We figure out you get the price of one 16-foot 2x6, the price of all the top rails can be 2x4, so those will be 10-foot 2x4s instead of 2x6s. $44 a piece. Well, figure up how much you got in the 2x6s and the 2x4s. A 16-foot 2x6 and say 4 10-foot 2x4s. How much does that cost you at Lowe's? Does Menards have a 14-foot truss with 2-foot overhangs though? That's the problem. Yeah, they probably come standard 1-foot overhang. So and you'd probably have to special order anyhow, and that would probably take 3 to 4 weeks. you got the 2x6, one 2x6, the 16 that you already have, and then you'll need 4 10-foot 2x4s. Kind of weird, but they're probably making their trusses out of 2x4s only. Yeah. So they're making them a little cheaper, but you know, they're putting the plates on them and stuff, so. And they could probably put out one every 2 minutes. £40. Yeah. Did you jot that down? "17 sheets of the 1932 plywood." All right, 3 rows, 30-pound felt paper. Yes. Car truck. Hitting the rain. do they make trusses? See what they can get you trusses for. I knew you were dealing with somebody else when you first started with that roof and stuff. But go out there real quick and measure that. Go over in the middle of the height, the peak of the house, and measure down to where the ceiling joist is going to be. I think it's going to be right level with that beam on the porch, but you got to go middle ways. See how many inches down it is. Underneath is fine. Yeah, I'll do it to the top. From the peak of the roof down to where the level is coming across the house on the siding. I'm thinking it should be around 48, 49 inches. Yes, wherever the siding runs from the top of the wall we got built straight across. Should be right at the bottom of the overhang too. Welcome in, folks. There's a storm a brewing. Hello, Charles. How's it going? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Heidi ho, neighbor. What you been into today, Charles? Napping? Yeah, me neither. I got a speed demon on my rear. Here he comes. Past me on a hillside, dude. Woman, that figures. I know what you mean. I got up early and framed up one little wall, and then I hit the road. We've been on talking for an hour here, getting ready for the next little visit. Well, good luck with that, my man. About time we get some good news. But you've already got the surgery scheduled, is that correct? this is kind of like a little pre-warm-up checkup. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Charles, have you tried to drive the car somewhere? I mean, you just can't trust it just because the light come on. Doesn't mean it's going to kaput on you somewhere. Get you a set of jumper cables and I know what you mean. Throw a set of jumper cables in it and drive that baby. If it doesn't start somewhere, get a jump and get it home. But, I mean, have you turned the car on and let it run and see how, I mean, making sure that it's actually charging where, you know, let it run for an hour, shut it off, see if it starts back. Next time, let it run for 2 hours, shut it off. It's going to overheat more sitting still than it is out driving, so it's a good test for it. There you go. Turn it off often and start her back up. As long as she starts up, that's what matters. Nothing holding you back from that fishing hole now. Like I said, don't worry about the light. It could just be a short in the wire and the light blinking on and off. I mean, most people would just unplug the light. That's how they get you. Buying these used cars, most of the stuff is unplugged in it anyhow. You don't know what comes on. Kind of sounds like a ground wire somewhere, but you know there's one at the bottom of the engine hooked to the frame, and probably one from the gas tank to the frame, and probably one from the battery and the starter to the frame. They like to get them grounded, that's for sure. There you go, man. It's like I say, have you some jumper cables just in case. Jason, did you make it back in from the measuring? Hello, Doctor Who. Hopefully in less than an hour I will be home on the range. Where the deer and the antelope play. Yeah, you only missed making your video and it was your ideal. Did you make your state video just now and post it? And the skies are not cloudy all day. And we can see by the skies here, I am definitely not on the range. We've even had a few sprinkles. Man, I am ready for, I just ate, but I'm hungry again. I get it in my head that I want a sub from Subway. I need a sub from Subway. That is correct. State capital. States that start with W. Well, it probably wouldn't cost you $50 in gas to drive yourself, would it? Yes, Doctor Who, it was again your idea. And next weekend it's going to be Charles's turn again. Yes, just in case. Take that baby to Moorhead and back. Take the wife fishing or something. Well, man, it better be a good one. And it better not be states that start with A. Everybody got to put a video on about making buttermilk. Charles is ideal. As long as we have it by Wednesday, Charles. Look at that little truck. A little tinker toy. The county fair is opened up, guys. They're going crazy in there. Got the rodeo going. So now you're somewhere in the middle. Is that what you're saying? Well, I think I've been to all three, probably more than once. $40-hour week for a living, just to pass it on down the line. Hello, Detroit steel mill workers. Less than an hour, sissy. Look at those big dark clouds waiting on me too. Wilkes-Barre, yep. Man, we stopped in Erie, PA one night. I'm telling you, it was about 60 degrees. Pulled in and got a room, and the next morning there was 15.5 inches of snow on. We called down to the headquarters and said, what do we do? And they're like, drive slow. We're just rolling through the big Lima, Ohio right now. Yeah, Flagstaff was the only place we got to see any snow out in Arizona. Tucson for a year, never seen any snow. I mean, you could see it on the mountaintops, but never on the streets. That's what everybody told us. You had to go to Flagstaff if you want to see snow. But we went south to Nogales. Got a lot of rain, but never seen snow. I think it pretty much rained every day for at least an hour. I like it when people don't know where the heck they're going. I like seeing snow, just as long as it's on the TV. I could do without the cold weather. Snow's kind of pretty. Oh yeah? Well, we worked on the border there for probably a good 6 months. The Americana Hotels where we stayed. And there's a little casino right up from there too. Between Tucson and Nogales. Ran by the I can't remember the name now. The Indians. Natona or something like that. I don't know why this guy has to be right dead in front of me the whole friggin' trip. Not a clue on where the hell he's going. Skinwalker. No. Yeah, pull out in front of that guy. Ona Chona or something like that. Tonawanda? I don't think it's Tonawanda. But yeah, we were out on the reservation there for a lot. Yeah, and you know, that's the kind of people I get behind. People who are trying to follow Google or something like that and hitting their brakes at every crossroad, or maybe I'll get enough people in between us here and I won't have to worry about it. But every road leads to the storm. Iona, something like that. I can't remember. Doctor Who, tell me. Tell me the Indian tribe out in Nogales and San Miguel. They own a huge place out there. Got a big sprinkle of bugs on that one. And again, the rain has found us. Indian tribes in Arizona. Tohono O'Donnell Nation, whatever that is. I just say it funny. They always wanted to take us into the mountains. I'm like, no way. He's like, oh, but there's gold up there. I'm like, nope, you keep it. We are not going into the mountains with you guys. They were a good bunch of people, though. Everybody knows a shortcut. There you go, baby. That's it. We gave them money quite often out there. Right off the main highway between Tucson and Nogales. Yeah, I wasn't going to mow the grass when I got home anyhow. Actually, I was, but not now. Of course, it might not be raining. I'm 50 miles from the house. Yeah, 42, but there you go, Charles. Wish me luck. I can still get the grass mowed. Yep, same thing here, 84 degrees. Is that an Indian tribe too? Do they own the Casino del Sol? Well, tell them I want my money back. Well, they like you, man. They like you a lot. Hey, we're in luck. We're out of the rain. No one's coming, man. I'll drive right in the middle. What cemetery are you talking, man? Yeah. They got some county cops out here. Pretty good sized county. I mean, you can see here the road don't even have a center line, so how can they say I'm on the wrong side? I mean, the last time we come through here, we even hit a gravel road for a while. That would be fun. And there's a train. We don't hear it, but we get to see it. Even got a train yard. You don't see those too much anymore. And we still got potholes. This is my kind of country living out here, man. Look at that. Already got a camper set up for me. Absolutely. Usually about, I don't know, that's kind of a June, July thing. Depends on what they're growing. They will spray the fertilizer, everything else from those biplanes. Oh, this is a heck of a stop. If I was a county, I'd make that dude cut them trees down. They've got a lot of rain down here. Yes. Lots of farms. Look at that old Corvair sitting there. That's an oldie but a goodie. I will bring you a whole truckload of rain next time I'm down that way, Charles. I think it's sprinkled. I picked up my daughter yesterday to go eat, and first thing I said is like, hey, it looks like rain, and it starts to sprinkle. And then 5 minutes, it quit. The Shenandoah, nowhere near. Ohio River, the Licking River, the Auglaize, the Maumee, yeah, they do that a lot here, just to mess with us downstream. We are downstream from 2 big dams, and they like to flood us out every once in a while. They get what they need and then dump on us. And here I am running 60 and a 50 in. People are riding my bumper. They're about to get a slowing down. Oh yeah, we've never had a limit on the usage of water. Yeah, the kids probably average an hour a day out on the slippy slides. The splash park is open 16 hours a day, and it's set up automatic. If no one's there, the water doesn't run. If someone breaks the eye on one of the things you do, then the water kicks on all by itself. So they don't even regulate it. Can't read that one, it's been blocked. Somebody must have said a bad word. I think you said the word naked, so that's funny. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You know, they block stuff like that, but I can get on there and people are slinging the F-bomb and every other bad word they are, and just do a live with no stopping. But somebody, you know, you type that and you get blocked. That's so silly. I think they got a different kind of police force that you know, they can moderate the text, but they can't moderate the vocal part of it. I guess you can get on there and say all you want and let people listen to you, but if it's someone talking to you, they can't text. That's how people get you blocked on there. They text profanity, and I think the first guy who popped in today popped in a nasty remark. You know, he thought that I was going to read it out loud. But, I mean, and that's the only comment he made. Probably the first. I mean, I didn't even get to block him. He just never came back, so. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Correct. We know that. But, I mean, it's just the ideal that it's the word. I mean, it's nothing to us. I just don't know why YouTube would block that word but let other words come through. I can regulate the words I say. I mean, I'm sure you can. If I was on a computer, I could probably go on and block words, but I'm not going to try and set up a live and I'd rather just block the people, but let the people choose for themselves. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen an emoji get blocked, but you can go on there and throw 500 emojis out and just keep interrupting someone's stream. But I understand that, you know, some people in foreign countries can't speak the language, so they, just try and make content, which is okay. Some of them get a little carried away. We're going to make a little 2-minute pit stop here at the $1 Million Church, people, with the gas station beside it. I'm going to run in and get me a drink because I am dried out. But Charles and Sissy and Doctor Who, you guys keep the chat rolling for me. And I will be right back out the door. I promise. I gotta get Harry Houdini off my rear end there. Gotta have that Red Bull, man. Free popping candy for everyone. Anybody need anything while I'm in there? Let me know. That's right. I need a coffee. Busy, busy in there. I was going to get a sub, but big line. What did I miss, guys? Did you talk about me while I was gone? No. The old party wart. Party Mart. All these used to be Shell stations up here, and Marathon has bought everything out. Yes, I did. I grabbed an old McDonald's bag there and threw it away. My wallet was with me, thank you. Thanks for helping me, guys, and checking on. I mean, next time it happens, you guys just start screaming, weep, 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 and I'll know the alarm's going off. Good going, good going. The $1 Million Church is getting a $500,000 patio step rebuild. Good job. How to watch my back. I'm telling you, I'm about sick of air conditioning. If I could hear, or you could hear me, I'd have these windows cracked. Well, this little live is going to make the 2-hour mark, because I got about 31 minutes till I get to the house, so. Doctor Who has till 5 o'clock tomorrow night to put out his video, guys. And then Charles is going to come up with next Saturday's challenge. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Sounds like I heard that train when it's coming. Peer pressure. What, the gas station smelled good. It smelled just like Subway, oh. Fresh bread, bacon. I'm back in my own county now, so now I gotta really watch the law. Would have waited for what, sissy? Almost there, baby. The boss texted me on Saturday morning and told me 3 of the 4 spots were rented back there out that I just built, so that's a good thing. Maybe the next 2 weeks they'll want to put a little more money in it. Yeah, there's a lot of people hanging out not talking. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Sometimes it's just Mrs. D wondering if I'm talking about her, which I always do. She's a great lady to have around. Got me on that in Doctor Who. I'm not very good with abbreviations. I have trouble with SOS. Yeah, same old, same old. I'm the double S, double D kind of guy. See, YouTube let that word come through, but it didn't let naked. AI says, calculating. Oh, form of thesis. Word, good. Other way is, oh, naked. No clothing. Word, bad. Charles, it's a sunny day here in Defiance County, man. Looks like the grass will get mowed. I know that loving family of mine probably already did it. And I'll be gone 500 miles till the day is done. Don't you know me? I'm your native son. Yeah, I come from the city of New Orleans. I would say much flatter. Utah. Some parts of that, man, those flats out there go forever. Nebraska's got some pretty good flats. You're gonna have to stick around, Dr. Hugh, cause next June road trip will be all the way back out to Reno. We love driving that route. Beautiful, beautiful places out through there. So if anybody's on that Highway 80, 90, 70, we're coming to get you. We usually go through, I go below Chicago, we go through Missouri or St. Louis, go through Topeka, Lincoln, Nebraska, Boulder, Colorado, Salt Lake City. We drop below there, but we're going to Reno, so we'll be going above it this time. So if you're along the route, liable to see you. And then I gotta keep my word to Mrs. D, and we're going to the Redwoods while we're there. So hello again, California. Give me that definition, Doctor Who. Well, we always want to go to Black Hawk, Colorado every time we go around, and we usually try and stop in Littleton, Colorado. But Black Hawk has a canyon full of casinos. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Northern California, that is correct. Just me and the missus. We always try and pick up a few hitchhikers along the way, and just kidding, we don't. Yeah, the one year before last, we took 28 days, and we went everywhere. But this year, you know, the grandbaby being born, I made a short 7-day trip of it and went by myself to Baton Rouge. So we owe her one. San Quentin Prison. Well, last time we were, well, not the last time, but the time before we hit California there, we went down to the pier and was going to go across and see Alcatraz, but big crowds and big waves. So we just rode the trolleys around town. Oh, there's so much crap to see right here in the United States first. We were supposed to go to Germany in September, but the little operation for that. I don't know what this guy's running 12 mile an hour for. Maybe because he's 107 years old. I hope I'm driving when I'm 107. I won't even have to stop at the bathroom there. I'll wear camping buddies. No, it's a lot. We bought it for that reason, but yeah, I'm not going to drag it out there. We'll drive the car and get 30 miles to a gallon. Old Bessie here, I mean, it wasn't too bad. 280 mile one way for about 38 bucks. So whatever that averages out to. And of course, I paid $3.20 a gallon when I filled it up. So help me out there, Charles. Calculate that. 280 miles on 38 bucks at $3 a gallon, which is, I'd say, about 10 gallons of gas. 27 miles to a gallon. Camping buddies, I'll never have to pull over. I'm gonna have to design some camping buddies socks for extra room. Fill those babies up. Yeah, we just like driving our own. It's so much easier. You know what you got. It's been many a year since I rented a vehicle. And you never know, by next June, old Bessie here might be traded in. It just hit 30,000 miles for 2 years. I've had it longer than I've had most vehicles. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper to drive than it is to fly, I'll tell you that. We were on a flight to Vegas, or a year before last, and tickets were not bad. I think it was about $600 for the two of us, but then it was going to be like another $260 some just to get my bowling balls out there, and I'm like, forget that. I think we drove out there for about $212. But we drove a long way out of the way, stayed in some pretty nice hotels. About $4,000 on casinos. The luck wasn't with us. There you go. I'll pick everybody up on the way through. We will I can only fit 9 in the car, or 7, so we'll might have to get one of those minibus 15-passenger vans. Everybody just meet up out there. You can, I mean, if you plan a year and ahead, you can usually get a flight out there for like $99. As long as you don't only taking one bag with you, nothing extra. Yeah, the casino, that's what I thought too when it was all over. But we had a heck of a good time. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. I still have 12 miles to go. Seems like every time we mark something off the bucket list, we find 2 or 3 other things to add to it. So I think the bucket list is designed to keep you going everywhere. But I got so much crap to get done. Apartments to finish, houses to decide. My daughter's work, my other daughter's work, my work. I can never retire. We've done decided that. I've seen a lot of beautiful land for sale down in Kentucky. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sweet corn by the bushel. Well, it was probably on one of the 3 trips I made to Moorhead, or the 2 trips we made to Ashland. A lot of backcountry roads we went around, so lots of for sale signs, it seems like. People got some pretty good prices on it. I would like to be in an area where I can see the river. I think I drove out of it, Charles. It's all over to the north of me right now, and I'm turning left. I might just wait till tomorrow night anyhow. Who cares? I'm on vacation. Half a day left. The lives have been low. I mean, 14 acres right there for $170,000, and it's all hay. Anybody need a 14-acre hay field? Let me know. If I can get her to chase me next week, Charles, I'm bringing it to Kentucky. I even drive slow for it doesn't have trouble keeping up. You guys got a burn ban going on yet, Charles? I didn't see anything about it when I was down there. I know Grayson Lake had a bad day yesterday. There was 2 pretty bad crashes, and then they had a 24-year-old drowned at the lake just after we got there. Viva Las Vegas. Well, this road here has got a nice little 5 acres right behind a graveyard I would love to have, but people want 20,000 an acre up here. That's just crazy. Well, folks, I am about 5 minutes from the house here, so I'm probably going to shut her down. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me today in my multiple Sunday Live day. Have to tally up all the scores and the totals when I get home. I probably got a whopping 3 people subscribed to me all day today, so business is slow. Yep. Hey, if it hasn't rained, it might not have grown much. It's only been 3 days. We get to bed early tonight because I won't have to do another live.